Hello and welcome to Newsbreak. I'm your host, Nick Steffens. Coming up, the Demons golf team plays fourth at state, but first, today's top stories. In Mount Pleasant, the Board of Supervisors has requested the Planning and Zoning Commission to reevaluate the land use map, leading to frustration for business owner Chad Ebling. Ebling had sought a change in the land use map to establish a concrete plant on the outskirts of town. However, Supervisor Greg Moeller raised concerns about potential spot zoning, which involves designating a small area for a different use, benefiting the owner but negatively impacting others. Moeller highlighted previous cases that led to legal action due to dissatisfaction with the Planning and Zoning Commission's decisions. Supervisor Chad White emphasized the importance of following the existing comprehensive plan and suggested that any changes should be made through a careful examination of the land use map. Ebling expressed frustration at the lack of available land for commercial or industrial use in the county, while Supervisor Mark Lindeen suggested reviewing the land use map and making necessary changes. The discussion revolved around finding the right balance between promoting progress and minimizing the impact on property owners who had made investments based on the existing rules. Ebling asserted that surrounding home values would not be significantly affected, and White called for a comprehensive evaluation of the land use map before considering spot location changes. After a lengthy discussion, the Board of Supervisors did not reach a decision on the comprehensive land use map. Instead, they requested the Planning and Zoning Commission to review the map within a 2-mile radius of Mount Pleasant's existing city limits, with a specific focus on the southwest area in question. County and regional officials are facing challenges in merging the Southeast Iowa Link and South Central Behavioral Health regions, along with Monroe County, to create a unified mental health and disability service region. Despite the obstacles, they remain optimistic about completing the change by the July 1st deadline. The Mahaska County Attorney's Office contested the intergovernmental agreement documents, leading to revisions that are due by May 30th. The revised draft will be reviewed by regional boards on June 1st, followed by votes of approval from all 13 county supervisor boards. While the specific complaints raised by Mahaska County are undisclosed, another county attorney and private law firm had previously approved the agreement. State officials have also reviewed the plan without expressing concerns so far. The change is expected to align MHDS regions with judicial district borders, a potential future requirement by the state. However, Poweshiek County has chosen to remain in its current disability service network for now. The Department of Health and Human Services intends to reduce the number of maps related to emergency management, public health, and mental health through consultant group study. The intergovernmental agreement is still expected to be approved by the start of the new fiscal year, despite pending details such as securing a fiscal agent. The construction company responsible for the Ash Avenue culvert replacement project near Hillsborough in Mount Pleasant has encountered unforeseen circumstances, causing a delay of over a week. Originally scheduled to commence on March 22nd, the project will now start on May 31st. The anticipated completion time of the project remains approximately 2 months, subject to weather conditions. The engineer's office advises drivers to exercise caution and follow the posted detour route. The detour will guide traffic through Highway 16, Franklin Avenue, and Salem Road to bypass the construction area. For additional inquiries, individuals are encouraged to contact the engineer's office at 319-385-0762. Noon Kiwanis presented 3 high school seniors with $1,000 on Wednesday, May 24th at their meeting at the YMCA. This year's winners were Grace Voss, Drew Horak, and Isaac Vetter, all seniors at Washington High School. With the 3 young recipients were President Jenny Morgan and Scholarship Chair Dean Krutz. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at the weather and sports.
Since 1905, Kelowna Cooperative Technology Company has helped our community stay connected with the latest advancements in clear, dependable telecommunications services. KCTC provides rural Iowans with access to high-speed fiber internet, as well as phone, television, computer repair, and cybersecurity solutions. We're also proud supporters of local organizations and area schools within the community. KCTC, keeping Kelowna connected.
At the Capper Auto Group, we put our customers' needs first and understand that everyone is as different as the vehicle they select. We offer new Ford, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram vehicles in a friendly environment that puts you in the driver's seat. When it comes to service, we maintain factory-trained technicians and competitive pricing. The Capper Auto Group still believes that service after the sale provides the best customer experience. Come see the Capper experience for yourself.
Hospice isn't a place, it's a type of care that focuses on living. Servicing a 7-county area, the Hospice of Washington County staff of nurses, social work, hospice aides, spiritual and grief support, volunteers, music and massage therapists are able to provide free end-of-life care where the patient lives. We write wills, give consent for organ donation, but rarely is there a plan for what we would want the final phase of our lives. At Hospice of Washington County, we encourage our patients to be in charge of their healthcare decisions while maintaining quality of life.
You know, it's not a question of what all you have and so on with your life. It's who is in your life and how much you care for them and how much they care for you. And Tammy definitely cares.
Welcome back to Newsbreak. I'm your host, Nick Steffens. Coming up, we have your 5-day forecast, but first, obituaries. Robert Clayton Martin of Brighton passed away on May 25th at the age of 91. A private graveside service will be held at Highland Cemetery. Gold Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. K. Jean Glover of Salem passed away on May 27th at the age of 80. A celebration of life will be held at a later date. The Olson Powell Memorial Chapel is in charge of the arrangements. Susan Elizabeth Muntz of Fairfield passed away on May 26th at the age of 69. The family will be present from 5 to 7 p.m. on June 2nd at Cranston Family Funeral Home. Marilyn Mazine Wiley of Keosauqua passed away on May 27th at the age of 82. A memorial service will be held at 2 p.m. June 4th at Cranston Pedrick Funeral Home. Richard Scott Campbell of Coralville passed away on May 27th at the age of 58. Services will be held at a later date. Robert D. Wide of Kyoto passed away on May 26th at the age of 80. There will be a celebration of life from 1 to 3 p.m. on June 3rd at Bob's home. Powell Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. Timothy Allen Windland of Fairfield passed away on May 25th at the age of 54. A funeral service will be held after the 11 a.m. visitation on May 31st at Benner Funeral Home. Max Leroy Wolf of Fairfield passed away on May 23rd at the age of 84. A funeral service will be held at 10:30 a.m. June 3rd at Benner Funeral Home. Dick Richards of Mount Pleasant passed away on May 26th at the age of 88. A massive Christian burial will be held at 10:30 a.m. June 1st at St. Alphonsus Catholic Church. The Olson Powell Memorial Chapel is in charge of the arrangements. That was obituaries. It is now time for your 5-day forecast. We have officially reached summer weather, with today's high being 89 along with clear skies. Tomorrow we will break 90 for the first time with a high of 92, and there'll be partly cloudy skies. On Thursday, temperatures will come down slightly to 90, and it'll be mostly sunny. Friday will be the same as Thursday. Finally, on Saturday, it'll be the warmest day of the week with a high of 94 degrees, and it'll be mostly sunny. We're going to take another quick break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at sports. Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, and Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank. Family owned and operated by Andy and Sarah Ross, Ross Auto has been your vehicle repair and maintenance headquarters since 1935. We specialize in all makes of cars and light-duty trucks. With our variety of available services, let us help you keep rolling and your vehicle operating efficiently. Services include general auto repair, alignments, brakes, fuel injection, and more. Schedule your appointment today at 319-653-5656. That's 319-653-5656.
Been in healthcare for many years. I know that Tammy's that person who wants to help others and take care of us. She knows the healthcare business and wants to take care of others.
Welcome back to Newsbreak. I'm your host, Nick Steffens. It is now time for sports. The best girls golf teams and individuals in Class 3A gathered at Pheasant Ridge Golf Course on Friday morning to compete for the highest honor in Iowa high school girls golf. After over 7 hours of competition, 18 holes of action, 10 teams, and a plethora of individuals awaited to hear their names called. One of those teams was the Demons of Washington. Washington played a great 2 rounds of golf as its team total of 688 placed it fourth overall. To begin the first round of state action, the Demons were right in the thick of it. By the time the opening round was complete, Washington sat tied for third with Dubuque Waller Catholic. Both squads shot a 341. Waller would end as the state runner-up with 672. Clear Lake, who was second after round one with 339, took third at 676. For the Demons, Kaylin Long put together a wonderful opening round. Long finished her round of 18 with a 78. That was good enough to tie her for the third heading into day 2. McKenna Conrad carded an 83, good enough for a tie at 10th. Tie for 24th was Mallory Johnson and Haley Mitchell. The pair each shot 90 on day 1. Adeline Long tied for 47th with a 96, and Macy Williams finished with a 98. With a solid opportunity to move inside the top 3, Washington needed to put together some low scores. The Demons did just that, but so did the competition. In day 2, the Demons finished 6 shots higher than the day before, tallying a 347. Meanwhile, the 3 higher finishers all shot better than their opening day. Gilbert shot 11 shots lower at 321, Dubuque Waller 10 strokes lower at 331, and Clear Lake 2 shots lower at 331 as well. Kaylin Long finished her second round of action with a 79, bringing her to 157. Conrad finished 2 strokes but better than her first day, shooting an 81 for 12th. She totaled 164. She was in a 3-way tie for 10th when competition was complete with J.O. West of Winterset and Mayar Julka of Xavier, but Conrad was bumped down to 12th. Mitchell shot 3 strokes higher in the final. She carded in 93 and 183 overall, good enough for 29th. Johnson finished 7 strokes higher on day 2, shooting a 97 and 187 overall. That gave her 39th. Adeline Long was 2 shots better in her second round of 18. Long shot a 94 with a total of 190. Those were enough for 41st place. Finishing 52nd was Williams. Williams shot 1 stroke better in the second go-around with a 97. Her total after 2 days was 195. That is the news for Southeast Iowa. I've been your host, Nick Steffens. This has been your news break, and I'll see you next time.